Congratulations on the win, through to the next stage. Like I told Nick, I don't think you actually dominated the game, but you did enough to win it. How did you see it?
I thought we were fairly comfortable. Look, it was a bit of a stretch game. That's the way Central Coast play. They push a lot of numbers forward, and I think we limited the opportunities that they had to get in behind us. That's their strength. Cummings and Urena making those forward runs, and I can't really recall too many times they got in behind us. I thought Joe was fairly comfortable. We had one or two shots to save. But other than that, I thought he was fairly comfortable. It's finals football. It's always, always on a knife's edge. It can go either way, and our boys were tremendous.
Just going to Wednesday now, you're the form team, 6 wins now in a row. You're playing Melbourne City, who have been a bit wobbly towards the end. How important is it to actually win this game Wednesday night and make sure that perhaps Melbourne City are untouchable maybe for the second leg?
Yeah, look, it's a semi-final over 2 legs, so it's not going to be won and lost on Wednesday night. Melbourne City, they're the best team in the league for the last 2 years. So it's going to be a tough game. We know that's going to be a tough game, but we've had some success against them this year. The games have been high quality games. I believe the 3 games that we've played against them. I think it'd be. For a neutral, I think it would be a very good game to come and watch. Hopefully we can get all of our supporters here Wednesday night to get behind us, because, tonight again, the support they gave us in the second half, gave us a couple of lifts during that second half. I'm looking forward to the game. I said they're the best team, and, if you want to win the final, you got to get past City.
Nick also touched on the referee. He was supposed to be the 4th official, I think, until 10:30 last night. Did you get that same email? And do you know what happened with Fagami?
No, I wouldn't have a clue. I don't know who the referee is until I walk out the tunnel for the start of the game and I see who the referee is standing on the pitch. I don't look at that. I don't think there was any decisions tonight that could have, impacted the game. So
I didn't allude to changing the score. He just said it was weird, like a part-time referee got it in front of a full-time referee. That's all.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure they go through the same process as selecting their referees as we do selecting our players.
Carl, change in formation tonight, obviously with Hero and Cassini both playing together up front. Was it a combination of setting up differently to like you said, combat the Mariners, or about getting minutes into Cassini as well?
Yeah, it was a little bit the way that Mariners play. We know that they don't play through their midfield, so we didn't need to play an extra midfielder in there, because if we played an extra midfielder in, they just mark him and they man mark in midfield. So leaving Hero starting up high and then coming off the line to get between the lines, because that's what he naturally does, afforded us to hopefully get a bit more of the ball. And I thought they worked well together. Cass was a threat all night. Tonight he was excellent again, and Hero played his part as well.
Craig Goodwin was looking quite frustrated for a large part of the first half. He got fouled, he was fouling, and then suddenly the ball broke and he's converted it. That quality that he has and the cross for the second goal ultimately proves the difference. Most
definitely. Goody, the last 3 or 4 games, he hasn't, had much of an impact in games. And, the quality that he has, he had tonight. He scored the goal. And as you said, the assist for the ball in for the second goal was, top class. And it was a difficult night for him. They targeted him a few times. There's quite a few players that run into him and blocked his running. So, he's a quality player, and it was a tough game for him tonight, against Miller, who gets forward so much and runs a lot. So, Goody, I suppose in the end he won the battle because he got a goal and an assist.
Is it a reflection of his maturity now? He's about 30, that he's able to overcome that and not get dragged to a side by the circumstances of the game?
Yeah, most definitely. He's come a long way. And even just in this last, 3 or 4 months since he's got the captaincy here, he has even stepped his game up another level, and he's really vocal now in the change room, a lot more than what he was before. And as you say, that maturity now, he is, taking his game, as you said, taking his game to the next level, and he keeps providing, goals and assists for us, and hopefully he can do that all the way through the final series for us.
Just Yarko obviously back into the lineup tonight, full game. Obviously the forced change with injury to Lockie. Would you have made that decision anyway if he was fit?
No, if Lockie was fit, Lockie would have stayed in. Lockie's had a tremendous season for us. It's just unfortunate. I think he played 30 NPL games and then is rolled straight into an A-League season and had 20 odd games there. So I think it was more of a fatigue injury that he ended up picking up. But he was tremendous for us the last 5-6 weeks. It's unfortunate that he's out now for the rest of this season, but he needs a good break because he hasn't had one for such a long time, and he'll come back better and stronger next season. So really looking forward to working with Lockie next year, and with Alex next year as well. I think that'll be a tough defensive pair to go against.
Is that an unofficial announcement about Lockie next season? Lockie staying there next season?
Yeah, I believe so. I hope so. I hope all our players are staying. I think we've got a great group here at the moment, and we have quite a few of our boys out of contract, and we're negotiating with all of them, and hopefully we can retain 90% of them and provide a few spots for some of our younger boys that are coming through as well.